my channel. This is Cristal here at Glittz and Glue. Happy holidays. It is the best time of the year. I absolutely love this time. I wish we could hold still and enjoy it and soak it in a little bit longer. We're going to be fake baking today or creating something for your kitchen. I think it'll be something cute. This is more of a Candyland theme. However, if you're more of a traditional designer, creator, decorator, then you can just change up the colors a little bit and do it to your own liking. I hope y'all enjoy this tutorial. But before we get started, if you want to receive notifications or alerts from YouTube when I do my tutorials here, just make sure you subscribe if you want to join our YouTube family. And if not, then hopefully on the next video, I can convince you to do so. Or maybe you watched the previous ones. All right, guys, let's get started. The very first item you all will need is a Dollar Tree box. You can purchase these there or at any other store. You don't need the lid if you don't want. You can use it if you decide to use it. And next are foam sheet from Hobby Lobby. I'm using the one in color white. So first, what we're going to do is, this is going to be the bottom. This is going to be the top of our cake. Let's go ahead and start off by adding a line all the way across, just like this. And then we can bring our foam sheet and line it up straight like this. And I'm just going to pull on this just a little bit to make sure that we don't wrinkle it here on this side, or that's not the right word, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Then after you do that, all we're going to do is add a little bit of glue on this part and on the bottom. So I recommend you use your tacky glue for the bottom, or unless you're going to cover it up, because the hot glue can leave a border and sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. And it'll be like a see-through through your foam sheet. Unless you're using the super thick foam sheet, then you will be fine. So since I am going to be adding some sparkle or glitter down underneath, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of my glue. And that is all. Let's go ahead and bring this up all the way across. And it is the actual perfect size that we need to cover this up. Press on the sides to make sure that your your glue gets spread out. Let's add some glue right here to this line, just all the way across, and then just press down and close it off. Hold it until it's dry. Flip it over and cut, leaving about 1/2 inch on your foam sheet. Then use your scissors to cut a few strands of foam sheet. These are going to be bent down. So using your glue, go ahead and put some right here on these flaps. I am using my low temp glue guns because I am going to be getting my fingers pretty close to this and I don't want to get burned. Once you do that, carefully fold them down all the way across. Let me remove that piece there until it is all closed and dry. So just hold it there for a second. Now you can flip it over, do the same thing, but now you're going to cut down flat all the way to the bottom of the box. Normally, you want the color of foam sheet that you want your cake to be, your fake cake. And this is white, but you're going to notice that when I put my white acrylic paint, it's not really that white. So most of the time I paint over my foam sheet, my foam sheet. This is just personal preference. You don't have to do this, but I normally like to do that. You don't have to go all the way to the top, as we are going to be adding some clay to the very top, but I just wanted to show you the difference of adding your color and just leaving your foam sheet as it is. It just makes a little bit of a difference. I don't know, depending on the color you're going for, if you'll need 1 or 2 coats. I believe I'm just going to go with one coat because my base underneath is white. So I don't think I'll need more than that. However, you can apply as many as you want. So very, very easy. As you guys can see, as I'm chatting here with you, I'm just painting over. I'm going to flip this over like this. And then I'm just going to go up. And a rotating cake stand would be great right now. Go all the way up just like this until we reach where we started. Okay, so you can do upward motion or sideways motion. After this, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of our glue. I am using my extra fine glitter from our brand Glittz and Glue. We are getting ready to release it very, very soon. Let's go ahead and grab our cake base and put some glitter on this. If you want to use a base coat to help attach the glitter better, adhere it better, you can use some tacky glue and it will definitely adhere better to your surface. Go ahead and sprinkle as much glitter as you want. And just a bit more. And look how pretty that looks. Now that it's dried, I let it sit out and just kind of air dry it. And I'm going to use now a cake board from Hobby Lobby. However, you can purchase from Dollar Tree, the foam boards, and cut it to the size that you need. Let me give you dimensions for this. It is 8 inches in diameter. Put your cake board right on top in the center of it. Let's go ahead and grab our highlighter after it's centered. And then just trace right over. Just like this. Using your hot glue, go ahead and put some hot glue in all of that line right there. You want to place it right over the line so that way when we place our base, our cake board, I'm sorry, it'll stick right to it. Go ahead and grab it and place it right on top. Press down, spin it around a little bit to center it, and then just let it dry a little bit. The color we'll be using next that we're going to be placing right on top is going to be our turquoise green. We are already restocked in our colors, so I will leave the link for you guys. You guys can go and shop for your favorite colors. This one is one of my favorites. And you can use it for Christmas and Valentine's also. For those of you who like to decorate with all colors for Valentine's, this is a really cool one that you can use. And we also got a new design in our bag, as you guys can see. So feel free to go and do some shopping. We are having a Black Friday sale. So Black Friday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, you're going to get your discount for your clay. I will leave a coupon discount code for you guys because you're going to get 20% off if you purchase during our Black Friday sale. After you condition your clay just as you saw me do, go ahead and extend it. Let's get it a little bit wider. And I think this should be just fine. I always like to pick it off of my table before I start cutting it. Let's grab our cake board, our cake base, put it right on top. I'm going to do a little dent all around just to create that wedging there. Then with my X-Acto knife, I'm going to go in and create a dripping effect. And you can make some bigger, some longer. It really just depends on you. And then just pull your clay off. Now we can flip this over and use your super glue. Anytime you're working with your foam clay, I highly recommend you use super glue. Otherwise, with your hot glue, with time, it'll just peel right off. I'm going to place this right on top. Flip it over. And now we're going to add our super glue to the sides, as you guys can see here. Let me just pick it up a little bit so it won't stick to my table. Let's use our super glue to add to this rim right there. I know you can see this part here, but on the other sides you might not be able to see, but we're just putting it on that area here. So when we flip it over, we can just stick it to the box. Let's go ahead and pick it off our table. Careful not to get all that glue all over you. Flip it over and then just press down on the sides so it sticks to your cake. And then just go around and press down with the palm of your hand so your clay attaches really, really well. Next step is using some fake sprinkles. I purchased mine from all over the place. You can go to Etsy and search up fake sprinkles using your low temp glue gun. I highly recommend you use your low temp glue gun. We're going to go ahead and put some right here at the bottom, and I'm going to go a little bit high up the cake right here and a little bit at the bottom as well. You want to start off with a few sections at a time. Do not do it all the way around because the glue will dry and then your sprinkles won't stick to your cake. Put all those sprinkles in there and then you can press down. The reason why I say to use your low temp glue gun, as you can see, I get very, very close to my glue and you do not want to burn yourself. Also, the hot glue and a high temp runs very runnery. Very runnery. I was not going to say that. I said it wrong. It's very runnery. And it will drip a lot faster than your low temp glue gun. So you guys can see here, we already have some sprinkles. See how fast that was? Go ahead and continue attaching them by just put as much glue as you want, sprinkles. So the more glue you have, the more sprinkles that you will have on your cake. So very, very easy. Let's do this part right here so you can see one more time how we're doing this. Press down with the palm of your hand. Be really, really careful. Release and shake off those sprinkles. And you can see how pretty it looks. If it gets on your clay and you don't want them there, just carefully remove them. Continue to do this all around your cake base. Now that you're done with that part, grab your white Glittz and Glue foam clay. Let's go ahead and extend it. And create a melting look. So grab your X-Acto knife. It's going to be a very small one here. I'm just going to do this little melting effect. And then I'm going to pull my clay off. Easy as that. I'm going to extend it just a little bit more. And then lift it off my table. Go ahead and grab your cake and place it right on top. Let me get centered for you all. Just like that. The next item you're going to need is some tacky glue. This is completely optional. I do want to glitter this. I want to make it very sparkly. So using my tacky glue, I have found it cheapest at Hobby Lobby. at Walmart. Hobby Lobby might run their sales sometimes. I get it on sale and then it'll be cheaper, but I think it is cheaper at Walmart. Go ahead and grab a pretty thick brush. Do not use a very thin one because it's going to take you forever to finish this. And spread the tacky glue all the way through the top. Make sure you remove that extra tacky glue that's on there so it won't start to drip, because it will drip if you don't remove it. So just press down on your brush the way you see me there, pretty hard, and a lot of that tacky glue that's just laying there extra, not really doing anything, but gonna start to drip. Remove it, and then you can start off to spread it to the sides. I need a little bit more glue, so I'm just going to press my tacky glue and get some here on my brush, and continue to do that on all the sides. of your cake. Now, you guys saw some of those sprinkles fall off. You guys see them there? It's because they are not fully attached to the hot glue. So I highly recommend you secure them even better by attaching, by sealing them with your tacky glue just over like that. I won't be doing that now because I am handling my cake board by the bottom to show you all for this tutorial, and I don't want to get tacky glue all over my fingers, but that's something that you all can do to seal those sprinkles and prevent them from just flying off. Let me press down one more time up here to remove the extra tacky glue. I was going to put some here at the bottom and put some there, but no. I don't want to get all that glue on there. I'll do that later. Let's grab our parchment paper right underneath. You guys can see how pretty that looks. And we are now going to use our Glittz and Glue glitter in the color white. This is a very party glitter. And go ahead and sprinkle it all over. It is different than the one we placed on the white. The white is just our extra fine glitter. This one is more of a party glitter. Put it all over the areas where you want it. I'm going to put my cake on the side to put all that glitter on there. And then we're going to shake this off. If you've been to Walmart lately, then you've probably seen them. If you haven't, then run to Walmart, because they have these adorable snowmen that we're going to be using, and they are only $1.89. You all can see right here. Holiday time, $1.89. This is plastic. So what we're going to do is put a little bit of super glue right here in the center. Well, first of all, you got to find the front of your cake. The front is this for me, because the back is where the seam is at of where the foam sheets met. So this is going to be the front. Let's go ahead and put some of our super glue right there. You don't need a whole bunch, because the clay with the tacky glue that was on there is going to stick just fine to our snowman. And I'm going to place it right on top and then just kind of press down on it to give that nice wedge. And then you start to see how it just lies perfectly right here on the center, and it attaches really well without you even doing anything else. Return to your white clay. Roll out a few balls of clay just like this. You can make them in different sizes, some bigger, some smaller. Put them in the palm of your hand. Put a little bit of pressure, not too much, otherwise it won't roll them into a ball. It'll roll them into any other shape you can imagine, but not a ball. And let's do one a little bit bigger, similar to that bigger one we have there. Once you roll up as many balls as you want, you're going to put them on your cake. This is going to be our snowman with our snowballs. I was able to fix the angle for you all. You can place them anywhere you want. So we can put one right there. There's no need to add any glue. And I'm thinking we can add one right there. And you can continue putting more and more, but we're going to stop right there. Of course, you can add some tacky glue and put some glitter on that to really make them pop and really make them super pretty. What you also can do is put your tacky glue on this bottom part, add some glitter and sparkle to it so it can tie it down all together. I hope you guys enjoyed this super fun snowman cake, centerpiece, fake bake, tree, topper. I'm thinking of all these words. Here he is, our adorable snowman fake cake. This is a great tutorial for those of you who either are starting off or have been fake baking for some time. I think it's a quick and easy one, and you don't need a lot of time or detail, that will take you longer in creating this. So I hope you all enjoy it. Give it a try. If you have little ones who like to craft or create things during this season, you definitely can do this with them. I think they'll enjoy it. You can size up, make it bigger, or make it a little bit smaller using just different supplies that we used here. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you love or enjoy what I show and teach here. If there's something in mind that you want me to teach before Christmas is here, please drop it down in the comments below. I try my best to go and read and respond to you guys, and I want to see and hear your feedback if it's something you want me to show. Okay guys, I'll let y'all go. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next time.